Hi there, Dr. Brian here. I've got 4 tips for a happy December. Stay around and I'll list them one at a time. December is a common time where we come together, and the last 12 months have actually, by policy, kept us apart internationally. We've been locked in our houses, we're not allowed to meet in any of the things we enjoy, so we're going to make an effort this December to come together and actually find 4 points that we can come together with our friends and family that are going to be, let's say, neutral, because there's been quite an effort to find points of division rather than points of unity. So something that we all love to do is to come together for food. Now that is a very classical idea. It's in liturgy, but we always sit down. If you invite someone into your house and break bread with them, you're inviting them into your intimacy. And across cultures, that's actually a very significant moment in friendship, is when you invite them to break bread and share your table. So inviting people in and sharing time with them and sharing food is really important. Family is the family of choice and the family we're born with, and sometimes we choose the one that we choose, not the one we're started with. However, the family that we have, blood and not, is often a family of shared experience, and so coming together and remembering all those experiences, good and bad, that often create a great deal of laughs and good remembering. That's how we come together and share experience, and that really unites us when we remember the time that, a cousin ran through a glass door and cut themselves to ribbons, and the whole of Christmas was family is often around shared experience, and then we have these milestone events that occur that are often great points of remembering and enjoyment. And so the shared experience can be the meal you're sitting at, and so we want to create these concepts of memories that are meaningful and relevant. That's how the brain works, but they also create points of coming together for enjoyment. So we share something, and often a great way to celebrate a nice meal like Christmas is for everyone to contribute. So it's ladies a plate and gents a crate, but people bring various things to contribute, and then everyone's got an involvement and no one's left doing all the work. The other thing that we'll often find when we sit down is we can share common interests, and there are these touch points that we each have that are the thing that we go to first. The magazine you pick up in the shop, the YouTube channel you subscribe to. And you'll often find, if you share time with someone, that one of your circle actually has a common interest you didn't know about. So it's often interesting to have that wide-ranging discussion and discover that maybe someone in your circle has one of those more offbeat interests, like they're into Japanese anime or something that you didn't know about. They may have some interest that they feel is a little bit sort of weird, they don't want to announce to everywhere they go. So finding those common points often creates much closer connection, and that's what makes getting together worthwhile. We want to meet, we want to connect, we want to collect solidly on points that are meaningful to us and find out more about each other so that we can create a healthy relationship with our friends and family where we're enjoying them for all the reasons that we can love them, and we can love them with all their flaws as well. That's part of the challenge. So for Christmas, 4 things to think about: sharing food, sharing experience, learning about each other to discover that there's often a common touch point that you didn't know about, and also just know that the family that we choose or we're born with is the important reference point. If you can't really stay in contact with those people on good terms, it's not really boding well for the rest of your life. We've got to be able to agree to disagree on things and remember that there's so much more that we share that's rich and meaningful, that binds us. And despite what we're being encouraged to do, to divide and conquer, we're going to defeat that message by coming together with heartfelt affection for each other and enjoy a wonderful December and start the 2022 year on a really good footing, feeling good about where we're going as community and family. So I look forward to you enjoying a super healthy year in 2022.